So, guys, real talk here. Sometimes you hear statistics and they seem whack. And then you see the statistics in real life and you're like, wow, dude. So, I'm living in Boulder, Colorado right now, which is a decent sized small city. But there's a big university here, right? It's the University of Colorado at Boulder or whatever. And I go out, I work a lot in coffee shops, and it's finals time. I think finals are just about over, but it's been finals time. And so you see a lot of students studying in coffee shops right now. Dude, like almost all of the students are women. There's hardly any dudes. It's crazy. Like you see it. There's almost like the number of actual young men that are in this university is like small. And it's just a regular state university. Dudes out there rocking, like maybe. I kind of doubt it though. You think it's more common for men to drop out and not go to college? Yes, that is true. But back in my day, when I was a wee college lad, the gender ratio was pretty close to even. Like you didn't perceptibly notice any difference as a student. Now it's like all women. I'm just saying. You wonder if guys study in coffee shops less too? Maybe, but if you're a college dude, you kind of go where the college girls are, right? Am I wrong about that? It's just, it's weird. It's weird. That's all I'm saying. And like nobody, this is a weird thing where people know this, right? But like nobody cares and nobody seems to think it's a problem. The current year approaching women is verboten. Dude, for my entire college life, I was afraid of women. It was very bad. I did not know how to even talk to them. I fixed it toward the end, kinda, a little bit. But, dude, I could only imagine how bad it is now for computer nerdsters. Given how bad it was for me, 30 years ago when things were not nearly as bad as today. Check out this graph. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So I've seen these graphs before. Now, if you look at this projected 2016 to 2027, so this is an old, this is from 2018. So you could get newer numbers. This looks like a very mild projection compared to what actually happened. I think we're way worse than this on gender ratio. So this says, so when I went to school, it was in 1989. It says it was like 52-48, but I think at Berkeley, which was more of a little bit, had a big engineering department, it probably was still even, or maybe even majority male at that time. Now it certainly isn't. Like, I think these numbers are old and the current reality is way worse than this projection. It's at least 3-1 female to male, which this is almost 3-1, right? You're like, oh, what's the deal? 40-60, right? Well, 66-33. Actually, no, sorry. 66-33 is 2-1, not 3-1. 2-1 is a lot, though. 2-1 is crazy. Is this a U.S. specific thing? Yes, I think so, but I think Europe is also adopting the cultural trends that caused this, but only later. But again, part of the problem is like nobody cares because the cultural rhetoric is that men run everything and women are downtrodden, even though it's like exactly the opposite now, right? So I don't know. I don't know what to do about any of this. I feel bad for the kids in school, for the dudes especially. But I don't have a solution for you. Is it a bad thing? Yes, it is a bad thing. Well, the degree to which it isn't a bad thing is the degree to which colleges are losing institutional credibility anyway, which they are, and this is part of the reason. It's not even the main reason, but it's part of the reason. Your CS year had perhaps at least 15% women. Yeah, I mean, CS is probably an outlier still. It would be interesting to see a more complicated breakdown. Where are all the men doing instead? Games in fentanyl? Yeah, all those dudes on the street in San Francisco have to come from somewhere.